Have you ever wondered why your ears ring for no apparent reason? Imagine sitting in a quiet room and suddenly a soft ringing starts in your ears. It might be brief, or it could last a while. You look around, but there's no external source for the sound. Many people have experienced this phenomenon and often dismiss it as something trivial or merely annoying. But what if there's a deeper, more profound meaning behind it? In this video, we will explore the spiritual secrets behind ear ringing and what it might be trying to tell you. Ear ringing, scientifically known as tinnitus, is a common experience where you hear a ringing, buzzing, or humming sound without an external source. It can happen in one ear or both and can vary in pitch and intensity. Most people experience tinnitus at some point in their lives, and for some, it can become a persistent issue. While medical explanations for tinnitus include exposure to loud noises, ear infections, and even certain medications, there's a fascinating spiritual perspective to consider. From a medical standpoint, tinnitus is often seen as a symptom of underlying conditions affecting the auditory system. However, when we look at it through a spiritual lens, the explanations become much more intriguing and meaningful. It is believed that ear ringing is not just a random occurrence, but a signal from the spiritual realm, a message trying to get through to you. Various cultures and spiritual traditions believe that ear ringing is a sign of higher spiritual activity or communication from the spiritual realm. In ancient times, people were more attuned to the spiritual significance of everyday occurrences. They believed that the universe is always in communication with us, sending signs and messages through various means, including ear ringing. These messages are thought to come from spirit guides, guardian angels, or loved ones who have passed away. When you experience ear ringing, it could be a signal that these spiritual entities are trying to communicate with you. It's like receiving a phone call from the universe, urging you to pay attention to what's happening around you and within you. Some spiritual traditions also believe that ear ringing can be a sign of spiritual awakening. As you become more attuned to the higher frequencies of the spiritual realm, your senses, including your hearing, become more sensitive to these vibrations. This heightened sensitivity allows you to pick up on signals and messages that you might not have noticed before. The spiritual significance of ear ringing can vary depending on which ear is affected. Ringing in the left ear is often associated with receiving messages related to your inner self, emotions, and intuition. It's like a nudge from your higher self, encouraging you to pay attention to your inner world and the subtle energies around you. This type of ear ringing can be a sign that you need to listen to your intuition and trust your inner guidance. On the other hand, ringing in the right ear is commonly linked to external factors, such as warnings or guidance related to your outer life and the physical world. It might be a signal from your spirit guides or guardian angels, alerting you to something happening in your environment that you need to be aware of. This could be a warning to stay cautious or a reminder to pay attention to specific opportunities or challenges in your life. When interpreting the spiritual significance of ear ringing, it's essential to pay attention to the frequency and duration of the ringing. A short burst of ringing might indicate a brief message or warning, something that you need to be aware of in the moment. It could be a quick reminder from your spirit guides or a sudden flash of intuition that you need to acknowledge. On the other hand, a longer and more persistent ringing could signify a more important or detailed message. This type of ear ringing might indicate that there's a deeper issue that you need to address, or a more significant spiritual insight that you need to consider. It's like receiving a lengthy message from the universe, urging you to take a closer look at certain aspects of your life or your spiritual path. Ear ringing can be a sign of spiritual awakening, indicating that you are becoming more attuned to higher frequencies and spiritual energies. As you progress on your spiritual path, your senses become more sensitive to the subtle vibrations of the universe. This heightened sensitivity allows you to pick up on signals and messages that were previously unnoticed. During a spiritual awakening, you might experience ear ringing as a sign that you are entering a new phase of spiritual growth and development. It's like a confirmation from the universe that you are on the right path and that you are becoming more aligned with your higher self. This type of ear ringing can be an encouraging sign, reminding you to stay open to the spiritual insights and guidance that are available to you. Practicing meditation and mindfulness can help you tune into the messages behind ear ringing, allowing for greater clarity and understanding. When you take the time to quiet your mind and focus your awareness, you create a space for spiritual insights to come through. Meditation can help you develop a deeper connection with your higher self and the spiritual realm, making it easier to interpret the messages behind ear ringing. Mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing and grounding exercises, can also help you stay present and attuned to the subtle energies around you. By cultivating a state of mindful awareness, you become more receptive to the spiritual messages and guidance that come through in various forms, including ear ringing. While receiving spiritual messages, it's essential to stay grounded and protected. Techniques like visualization and grounding exercises can help you stay balanced and centered, ensuring that you don't become overwhelmed by the influx of spiritual energies. One effective grounding technique is to visualize roots extending from the soles of your feet into the earth, anchoring you to the ground. This visualization can help you feel more stable and connected to the physical world, allowing you to receive spiritual messages without losing your sense of balance. Another protective technique is to visualize a bubble of white light surrounding you, creating a shield of positive energy that keeps you safe from any negative or disruptive influences. This protective bubble can help you feel more secure and confident as you navigate the spiritual insights and messages that come through ear ringing. If you experience ear ringing, take a moment to pause and reflect. Write down any thoughts or feelings that come to mind, as these might be related to the message you are receiving. Keeping a journal of your experiences can help you track patterns and gain a deeper understanding of the spiritual significance behind ear ringing. Consider the context in which the ear ringing occurs. Are you thinking about a particular issue or person when it happens? Are you in a specific place or situation? Paying attention to these details can provide valuable clues about the message that is being conveyed. It can also be helpful to ask your spirit guides or higher self for clarity and guidance. Simply take a moment to quiet your mind and ask for insight into the meaning of the ear ringing. Trust that the answers will come to you, either through further signs and synchronicities or through your intuitive insights. There are many misconceptions about ear ringing, such as it always being a negative omen. It's important to understand that these signals can also be positive and insightful. While some instances of ear ringing might be a warning or alert, others can be encouraging messages from your spirit guides or confirmations that you are on the right path. Another common misconception is that ear ringing is purely a medical issue with no spiritual significance. While it's essential to consider and address any medical causes, it's also important to remain open to the possibility of spiritual meanings. By exploring both perspectives, you can gain a more comprehensive understanding of your experiences. Use the experience of ear ringing as an opportunity for personal and spiritual growth. Reflect on your life, your path, and how you can align more closely with your true self. Ear ringing can serve as a reminder to stay connected to your inner wisdom and to pay attention to the subtle signs and messages from the universe. Consider how the messages you receive through ear ringing can help you grow and evolve on your spiritual path. What insights and guidance are being offered to you? How can you use this information to make positive changes in your life and to deepen your connection with your higher self? As you embrace the spiritual significance of ear ringing, you can transform these experiences into opportunities for growth and enlightenment. By staying open to the messages and insights that come through, you can navigate your spiritual path with greater awareness and clarity. Ear ringing is more than just a physical phenomenon. It can be a profound spiritual experience, offering insights and guidance from the universe. By paying attention to the messages behind ear ringing, you can gain valuable insights into your inner and outer world, your spiritual path, and your connection with the higher realms. Stay open to the messages you receive and use them to enrich your spiritual journey. Remember that you are always supported and guided by the universe, and that ear ringing can be a beautiful reminder of this connection. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from understanding the spiritual secrets behind ear ringing. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to receive and understand the beautiful messages from the spiritual realm.